up, just giving you a quick update on some changes and some things going forward to look out for. First thing off, I sent a text out yesterday that kind of told you that I switched and I made a personal folder for you. So if you haven't gotten it yet, I need you to log into Google Drive and you need to go to Shared with Me. See right here, Shared with Me is the first place you're going to check for your personal individual folder that I shared with you yesterday. So if you go into Shared with Me, you'll see your folder with your name on it, your first and last name. That's the way I have to do it. And then you're going to put all your kind of personal work in that folder. That way people aren't going onto the main folder and just getting answers from somebody else, because there's a lot of reading with like multiple choice questions and things like that. And if you upload the answers, obviously somebody can just go in and look at those answers and then get all the answers, and they're not really doing the work. So this is a way to try to help that situation. So on my end of it, if you look at it for our third block, I'll just use third block. I know I'm talking to fourth block too, but I have the personal folder with all your names in it. You have these personal folders. So Dylan, you have your folder. Shalia, you have your folder and everything like that. That's what you can see on your side. So as long as you're putting your work in your individual folder, I can see it on my side. And other students cannot see your work, obviously, unless you share it with them. Shalia doesn't have anything yet in there. If you open it up, different people will have different work in there. So Dylan doesn't either yet. So if you're doing the different, let's go to the module and see what's on there real quick to see what you have due first. Go into the third block folder, go into what's due, multicultural, module 1. So for example, when you're having to do the gender equality, you're reading that paper, you're opening it up and you're reading through this entire page, and then afterwards you are answering the questions on a separate sheet of paper, or if you have a way of like circling it and then submitting it that way, but you're answering these questions and then you're submitting it in your personal folder. You're not submitting it in the shared folder anymore. So I just want to make that apparent to you so you understand, and we'll keep on working on it. If you don't get it the first time, if you're like, I don't see my folder, I don't get it, just shoot me a text and let me know. Ask questions, ask some of your peers too if you're remaining in contact with them. Okay, I'm moving on from there. Don't have any more questions, which obviously you don't, because I'm kind of talking to the screen and not to a live audience. But one thing that I wanted to also bring to your attention is this. This is a digital learning class, meaning if you're not in contact with me, if I'm not hearing from you, if you've never sent me a text, if you've never sent me an email, if you're just kind of like, I'm done, I'm like off the grid, that means to me on my end that you're understanding the class, that you know that we've gone online, that you know that there are assignments for you to do in Module 1 and Module 2 eventually. You kind of get this whole platform. So if you're having any problems, if you're struggling, if you don't get it, if you're like, I don't understand any of this, if you're not, then please just reach out to me and go through Remind. Shoot me an email at my Cobb County email if you need to, but just let me know that you're struggling, because if not, I don't know, I think that you get it. Okay, so that's all I'm going to say about that, and then I'll move on to the next thing, which is the group presentations for the Feminist Project. A lot of people have been texting me and been asking, hey, I have a certain group members that aren't really working, and so what I'm going to have, and a lot of them are getting frustrated, obviously. And so what I'm going to have them do is they're going to finish the feminist presentation, the research presentation, and then they'll get credit. And then if I see that you have not contributed at all to that feminist presentation, I'm just going to come up with a different alternative assignment for you to complete, because if you're not helping your group, if you're not contributing, then you're not doing any work, and you need to do work to satisfy this criteria for this unit. And so please, 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 if you're trying to do the bare minimum, I understand, at least contribute something to your group so you don't have to do an alternative assignment. And that's all I'll say on that. Up next, guys, we have our racial tensions unit in America, and we are going to be reading the book All American Boys by Jason Reynolds and Brendan Kiley. It's actually written by 2 authors. You can buy it on Amazon. I would purchase it now. Amazon's kind of backed up right now, but I would purchase it. Look at the price. It's only $5. $5, that's it. you get the book that comes to you maybe in 3 to 4 days. They're kind of backed up right now. I recently ordered a book yesterday and it's not getting here until Saturday. And so it's a little bit longer than usual. They're not doing their 2-day shipping anymore for stuff like this. But if you don't want to purchase anything, then I did find a PDF online for free. So you can read through this novel for free, and I'm going to link you to the PDF so you can start reading it that way. Also, if you have Gmail, I can look for a way of sharing the Audible book with you so you can listen to the author reading the book as well. Not the author, but a person, a presenter, or a performer reading the book, and it's a really good job. They do a really good job with it. So if you want that, just shoot me your email, or I can just email it to you. You just have to request it because it takes a long time for me to send every single person in my classes a personal email. And so just let me know on that. Other than that, guys, I really don't have anything else. So just keep me in the loop and I'll try to do the same for you. And I hope everybody is staying healthy. Everybody is doing okay. Everybody's kind of settling into their different routines and kind of getting established with this whole digital online platform. And everybody's taking care of each other, taking care of their families. So I appreciate it. I miss you guys and I'll hear from you soon. Thanks. Bye.